Now I should put a text that says, okay, I have an idea. That's not the, oh my God, I'm so stupid. That's not the correct one. It's this. No, what is that? I mean that. Okay, that. This is the correct one. I have to choose the correct stream I am to put it on the chat. I don't know why. Okay, I click exit maybe, log out, and now I log in again. In words on stream. And I hope it lets me choose a stream again. Because like, that's what it should do. It shouldn't be attached to a previous stream. It is attached to a previous stream. Fuck this shit. Ah, but it's... No, it's the chat won't connect. What do I type there? What do I type? It what? I want to test it and look what I have to type. What? Whiskey. It's obviously not connected to that one. Not to the sun. This is so bad. Ah, no, that's not how to type whiskey. Whiskey. Oh my God, I'm so dyslexic now. Whiskey. No, still. Whiskey. It isn't. It isn't working. What I have to do is remove permissions of app Google. And how? Oh my God, I hate that so much. What is this? Wise maybe. Maybe no. It's obviously whiskey. I'm testing that it works real quick because I want it to work. And I guess I'm gonna have to remove the permissions of the whatever, link apps. And I have to go words on stream. Eh? What? Logout. Okay, how to describe the permissions of this? To continue words on stream. It doesn't appear. It doesn't. Maybe the company. This is too. Okay. On Ryzen TV. It's why there's what? It's not in the list. Like, does it remove the permission or something? What? It hasn't happened before. Or maybe specific channel permission, bullshit like that. YouTube. So we go access to no. Or some streamer already have permission via YouTube account. I'm not sure. Linked apps. Okay. What is the bullshit happening here? Like, Google hides that option. Larpidoki record for the stream isn't live anymore. I hate this so much. What if I click reset link and then copy link? Oh my god, I need to... There's no button to change stream. What is that? Sign. Ah, this is bullshit. Why is it so bad? I just want to sweep. And the stream already started. Oh my god, settings. Not even in YouTube Studio. Connected apps, that's what it was. No, not even. Okay. How do I can't find a connected app link to my YouTube channel, a specific channel, not the whole Google account, to remove permissions. Select the profile in Google. Oh my fucking. Ah, so I can choose manually. I know why this is so stupid. Whatever. Brand accounts. Why there's delete account? Just want to change to that one. You don't have access to that page. Ah, now it's broken. Now the links are broken. That's what happened. Okay, I got it. Link apps. Words on stream. That's so damn specific. Delete words on stream, please. Okay. Now log out. Deleted from my account. Log out. Well, that bar is loading. I can't do shit. What is happening? You want to go to sleep while this runs? Why did I put donation link? I'm stupid. It was a different thing. Giveaway. Whatever, it's on the title. I explained it on the title already. Now, if it's connected, like, I don't know how to say that. No way, it doesn't let me choose the channel. No, not the channel, the stream. Ah. Ring. This is bullshit. This shit is bad programmed. Like, who of the support of this thing is gonna give me a chat right now? Yeah, no, nothing like that. It's literally gonna have to search another game. There's more games, but stream pairs, I guess. The one that I only use when strictly it becomes impossible to put words on stream. That is my favorite. And it's not too exciting to play it, really. Like, it's not an exciting game to play. Okay, now another game, it let me choose. And the worst part is that I can't change it. Can't even change it. Play your camera here. No. Autopilot, yes. Okay. This is precisely because I want to sleep and it does. Hey, put your camera here, dock yourself here. That's what it asks. Oh my god. How to play? Okay, whatever. Is there? And I'm gonna add one text that I think is important. Wait a bit if it runs, if it goes to 0 and I'm sleeping. I'm still asleep. Oh, wait. There you go. Let's put outline. And let's put the outline size bigger. Why the first color that the outline has is always the same color of the text. Whatever. And I'm gonna put it tiny. I'm gonna put it tiny, like the tiny letters, you know? Okay, there. Text 15. Let's put it on the other one too. Text 15. In the other one, even tinier. You know, even smaller. Small. Okay, start. Find matching cards. Oof. Place your camera here, it says. No. 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 Okay. Here. That's perfect. And in the other one. I said in the other one. Here. Here. Okay. Let's say that I want to try 1. No. 1, 2. It is like that. And then type the number in the chat. 6, 7. Don't I may put the wrong one. I have to wait until the timer ends. This is bullshit. I have to wait until the timer ends to put the numbers. Okay, timer ends. Okay, place timer ends. Place timer ends. People could just type or even rewind. I know. There's no way. There's no fucking way. So clicking play sends me to another game. God, I'm not in the mood for spam. Let's try 1, 2. 1, 2. No fucking way the chat isn't working. No fucking way the chat isn't working. It's broken for every game. Or let's see, because I haven't found one. Yes, okay. I was being stupid. Don't worry, that's normal. Okay, I like that. You have my own skill issue, don't worry. Nothing happens. Deltarune today, so tipping time. Enjoy the Mimimi time. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Unleash requires more, so let's just farm TP. But let's heal this Gal. Okay. Taking too long. I'm taking too much health. There's no health insurance in Deltarune. Like there is in Pokemon or other RPGs. No, I didn't take that one. Have to defend. Because that gives me TP. Right after this attempt, let's play Atari. Not the other Atari, but the one that is newer. The one that was released. The Atari was produced the past year, I remember.
It's a 20-minute video, so I'm gonna download it. Oh my god, I have to reconfigure this. There. Audio? No, video. Final theories and predictions before Deltarune Chapter 5. Based on the previous theory that we watched, maybe many of these will not be true.
Hello, my name is Jaru, and today I'm giving all of my final Deltarune predictions before the release
Jaru
of Chapter
J,
5.
that's the name of the
Now,
channel.
normally, many of these theories you are about to hear would have received their own dedicated videos. However, with Chapter 5 being right around the corner, I simply don't have time. As such, instead, I am going to rapidly go through every major character, mystery, and plot thread in Deltarune and explain what I currently think is going on. Do be aware, though, that these theories will only get the bare minimum explanation, as, again, I don't have time to go super in-depth. With all that said, let's start with all my theories concerning the big picture. The Earth itself
I think in the beginning you create
I
the
believe-
equivalent to Chara maybe, or Freak, I don't know. Express the equivalent of Chara or Freak.
Dark fountains are wounds inflicted upon the soul of the planet. The sheer power erupting from those wounds is what creates dark worlds, warps reality, and allows characters to access abilities such as saving and loading. The Titans, in turn, are not villains or monsters so much as they are the Earth's immune system. They are effectively white blood cells created with the goal of destroying the source of these injuries. Hope is Deltarune's core mechanic. Undertale was fundamentally about determination, both as a concept and as a plot device. Deltarune follows the same pattern, but with hope instead. The Red Soul's power isn't rewriting reality the way determination did. Instead, when we access our version of the saving and loading mechanic, hope allows the soul to move its consciousness forward and backwards through its own timeline. That is why characters don't experience the same deja vu associated with Undertale's resets. It's because we are not affecting anyone else but ourselves. Darkness erodes memory. A foundational idea behind many of my theories is that darkness actively damages a person's memory over time. Dark worlds are dreams made real, and the destiny of most dreams is to be forgotten. The biggest clue to this is the song Don't Forget, which I don't think is merely a sentimental title. I think it is a literal warning. Throughout the game, we repeatedly encounter characters struggling struggling with memory. Onion-san is slowly forgetting things after spending time in the dark depths of the lake. The Forgotten Man is losing not only his memories of himself, but the world's memories of him as well. And perhaps most importantly, I believe the same memory loss is happening to December. Over countless timeline cycles and repeated exposure to darkness, more and more of her identity has been stripped away. Some fragments remain, certain skills, certain habits, but much of the original person has been erased. That is why she makes such an effective blank slate for the player to control. In my view, memory loss isn't just a recurring motif in Deltarune. It is, in fact, one of the central mechanics driving the story. The 3 save files are 3 real timelines. I think the Earth created these multiple timelines in a desperate attempt to survive the coming apocalypse, and our save files allow us to access those alternate timelines. Just as Omega Flowey could control multiple save slots with his power, the soul of the Earth is potent enough to maintain several timelines simultaneously. Reality has effectively been split into 3 concurrent possibilities, each representing another chance to avoid the end of the world.
Okay, so
The prophecy predicts every route for multiple save slots with his power, the soul of the
it's normal to theorize with the save slots. Because in the arena Undertale, the save slot was part of the lore. I just feel it's like you can try different endings. I wonder why 3 though. Why 3? Maybe just aesthetic or something. Or maybe a third one is if you want to try some variant of other routes. Like in my case, Birdie had a burned wing, and that's gonna be probably different even if I get an in theory normal or pacifist ending. Maybe.
Earth is potent enough to maintain several timelines simultaneously. Reality has effectively been split into 3 concurrent possibilities, each representing another chance to avoid the end of the world. The prophecy predicts every route simultaneously. I don't think the weird route creates a fundamentally different ending. Instead, the prophecy is intentionally vague enough to accommodate multiple timelines at once, just like how Undertale's prophecy could accommodate both pacifist and no mercy playthroughs. Deltarune's ending remains the same in both routes, the only alteration is which characters fulfill the different roles within the prophecy.
Which repeat that part?
See playthroughs. Deltarune's ending remains the same in both routes, the only alteration is which characters fulfill the different roles within the prophecy.
It could be because in the chapter 1 there's some references to whatever you do, nothing happens. No, whatever you do, nothing nothing changes. So I don't really know. There are different routes, but I mean, there clearly changes. I just don't know if it's gonna be like literally the same ending but with small differences. Could be, I don't know.
Deltarune is the name of a planetary reset mechanism. The Deltarune is effectively the Earth's final contingency plan. If the world dies completely, then Deltarune triggers a reset designed to preserve life and begin again. This will effectively reseed the planet with using the remnants of the life that came before, namely the 3 heroes who embody the 3 kinds of sapient life in this setting. This ties into my next theory. Deltarune is a retelling of Ark. In Genesis, the world is consumed by corruption. Giants walk the earth. The apocalypse arrives in the form of a great flood, and that flood comes not only from the heavens, but from fountains erupting out of the earth itself. This parallels Deltarune quite explicitly. The world is being consumed by darkness, which is repeatedly treated as a liquid. Giants, aka the Titans, are prophesied to emerge, and the apocalypse is being driven by fountains erupting from the earth. In this reading, the Red Soul becomes the arc.
If that happens, I feel the darkness will also be able to go outside. But I don't know what will happen with the lightners.
Itself, a vessel carrying life through the end of the world and into whatever comes next. This idea is foreshadowed both by the song Raise Up Your Bat, which describes the heart as an arc, and by Chris's soul already containing multiple people. Speaking of which, Chris caused December's death. Whether they killed her directly or indirectly, I believe Chris bears responsibility for whatever happened to December Holiday. Afterward, Chris accidentally absorbed Dess's soul. This leads to my next prediction: the Red Soul is actually Des. I believe Chris and December's souls fuse together inside of Chris, and that we are effectively
it could be, but I doubt it because
the remnants of December throughout
the flowers.
this game.
I don't feel really.
Fused soul explains many of Chris's unnatural or superhuman capabilities, such as their ability to remove their soul, emit light, and seal fountains. Also, as I mentioned earlier, I think December's memories have been heavily eroded by darkness. She's still in there, but much of her identity has been erased, which is why she functions so well as a player stand-in. We name ourselves at the start of the game because December doesn't remember her true name, just like how Onion-san doesn't remember their name. And while December no longer related by darkness, she's still in there, but much of her identity has been erased, which is why she functions so well as a player stand-in. We name ourselves at the start of the game because December doesn't remember her true name, just like how Onion-san doesn't remember their name. And while December no longer remembers who Noelle is or what their connection is, she does still feel some faint familiarity with her sister, which is why the Weird Route is about Noelle specifically. One thing I should clarify is that I don't view the Weird Route as being fundamentally romantic. I think people can read it that way, but personally, I think it's exploring toxic relationships in general and a toxic sibling dynamic in particular. This harkens back to how Undertale explored the deeply unhealthy relationship between Kara and Asriel. Chris is working with Carol Holiday. I believe Carol discovered what happened to December and entered into a conspiracy with Chris. Their shared goal is resurrection. Carol wants December.
I don't think the character is that deep. She's just the typical emotionally abusive mother.
Back, and Chris wants Asriel back, which brings us to another prediction. Asriel is dead. I think Asriel died while investigating whatever happened to December. Chris, of course, blames themselves for this outcome, which is why they're willing to participate in increasingly dangerous schemes in order to bring both of them back to life. Chris eventually loses the Red Soul. I think Deltarune is building towards Chris becoming separated from the soul entirely, and Chris, of course, blames themselves for this outcome, which is why is dead.
I don't think I'm really dead because they still say, hey, I'm really gonna come here these days.
I think Asriel died while investigating whatever happened to December. Chris, of course, blames themselves for this outcome, which is why they're willing to participate in increasingly dangerous schemes in order to bring both of them back to life. Chris eventually loses the Red Soul.
Honestly, it's like Chris killed Asriel when being in the college or something. And that's why they don't have contact with the parents. No, it's no, like generally no. Why would they think Asriel is alive without being alive?
I think Deltarune is building towards Chris becoming separated from the soul entirely, and possibly losing a hand in the process. This is foreshadowed both by the prophecy and by the shadow.
May make sense. I mean, yeah. That one makes
Susie
sense.
is part human. Her ability to bleed, combined with increasing evidence of human-monster relationships, suggest that Susie has both human and monster ancestry. Susie was not initially
She bleeds.
hero. I believe Noelle originally occupied.
She bleeds. It's not like Sans who had like some ketchup in his sweater. I mean, maybe Susie. What if she actually doesn't have a tail? What if she has a big butt? like, like, another proof that she's actually human in part. I don't know. This is what happens when if your mom fucked Barney. No, if Barney fucked your mom.
Susie's role within the prophecy, but thanks to interference from Carol and Chris, Susie has been inserted into that position instead. This creates a future source of conflict as Susie's desire to belong is one of her defining traits. Learning that she was never originally meant to be here and was not actually a destined hero could absolutely devastate her. Susie and Noelle are destined to inherit the Red Soul. After Chris loses the Red Soul, Susie will inherit it on the normal route, whereas Noelle will inherit it on the weird route. This fulfills the prophecy of love finding its way to the girl. Noelle reclaims her original role on the weird route. This is also why I believe Noelle becomes the soul's eventual host on this route. We even see the forging of a link between the Red Soul and Noelle in Chapter 4. As a side note, I also continue to believe that Noelle being transgender remains a very plausible interpretation of the evidence we in out. This is also why I believe Noelle becomes the soul's eventual host on this route. We even see the forging of a link between the Red Soul and Noelle in Chapter 4. As a side note, I also continue to believe that Noelle being transgender remains a very plausible interpretation.
Literally, how?
Of the evidence we've been shown thus far. Does this imply that Destiny itself transed her gender? I don't know, but if so, that is extremely funny. Chris originally befriended Susie with the goal of manipulating her. This
maybe the soul, not Grace.
Part of Carol's scheme to replace Noelle with Susie in the prophecy. However, the situation has gotten messy due to Chris developing a genuine friendship with Susie. This is why Chris is torn between going to Susie or listening to the phone voice at the end of Chapter 4. This false pretense underpinning their friendship will likely become a major source of conflict. However, the situation has gotten messy due to Chris developing a genuine friendship with Susie. This is why Chris is torn between going to Susie or listening to the phone voice at the end.
It could be, perfectly.
This false pretense underpinning their friendship will likely become a major source of conflict. Rouse is a darkener created from an object exposed to Azrael's dust. Much like the old man is created from Gerson's dust combined with Gerson's hammer, I think Rouse is a darkener analog of the deceased Azrael. He inherited, like the old man is created from Gerson's dust combined with Gerson's hammer, I think Rouse is a darkener analog.
This one actually explains why the theory of Azrael being dead will work.
Of the deceased Azrael. He inherited Azrael's appearance, personality traits, and magical abilities, but he is not literally Azrael and does not have Azrael's memories. Rousse's mysterious knowledge comes from whatever object created him. Rather than being based on a simple toy, I suspect Rouse originated from something specifically designed to store information, such as a notebook, hard drive, or similar object. It is different from having memories of the light world, which all darkeners have, as this information is hard-coded into his identity. This is why he doesn't know where his knowledge comes from. Rousseau's arc is
Yeah.
fundamentally
Or a
about
book.
self-actualization. He spends most of the story suppressing his individuality and trying to exist as a servant, but Susie constantly pushes him in the opposite direction. She forces him to reveal himself, express himself, and become his own person.
Do not suppress his feelings.
Rousseau will repay this kindness by emotionally rescuing Susie during her lowest moment. And who knows, if Rousseau's arc is truly about escaping Azrael's shadow and becoming his own person, then maybe he will eventually decide that he isn't even a boy. That's right, Rousseau is a girl theory not only has
Why?
but would be thematically resonant and a fitting conclusion to his character arc. And that is hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Knight is a Titan spawn who has absorbed Azrael's soul. This would explain many of the parallels between Chris and the Knight, as well as their apparent shared history. It would also explain why Chris seems to be cooperating with forces that should otherwise be their enemies. Gaster's story is as follows. Gaster discovered the power of darkness in Undertale and used it to build technology like the core. Eventually, he became aware of the Deltarune universe and began studying it. He was unable to directly interact with the Deltarune reality.
Can be. If this is text from Undertale, absolutely.
And thus was forced to rely upon servants to do his bidding. Some of those servants are demons, including Eram and Friend. Gaster's ultimate goal is the acquisition of power, knowledge, and control over the Red Soul. This machine in the True Lab is the device he is using to spy on the Deltarune world, hence the Red Soul making a cameo. I do not think there is a complicated meta explanation behind Gaster's actions. I think he simply wants access to a source of power unlike anything available in his own universe. Eventually, Gaster's meddling will result in him getting Gaster blasted by Sans Deltarune. Also, Gaster is the Antichrist. No, I will not elaborate.
Confused.
Moving on. Demons. Eventually, Gaster's meddling will result in him getting Gaster blasted by sanctions. I think he simply wants access to a source of power unlike anything available in his own universe. Eventually, Gaster's meddling will result in him getting Gaster blasted by
That's just a random.
Also, Gaster is the Antichrist. No, I will not elaborate. Moving on. Demons are using determination and the lingering essence of the dead. This was how Kara became a demon in Undertale, and it's how I believe Friend was created in Deltarune. Eram and Friend may be the same entity, but regardless, I suspect Chris accidentally created Friend during a ritual performed with Caddy. This was the famous incident where they tried to summon a demon. They did this ritual in the graveyard, which awakened from death the essence of Mutler, creating the demon we now know as Friend. This is evidenced by both Endogeny and Friend being shown with very similar designs. Also, Friend is a cat because cats are the opposite of dogs, just as demons are the opposite of the living. Demons
and yeah, that one is probably one of the best so far.
Phenomena. Both are connected to domination. Both occupy a peculiar space between life and death, and both are heavily associated with Gaster's research. I suspect Gaster may have designed the DT extraction machine with the explicit goal of creating demons. Toriel knows that Chris is responsible for December's death. She has been quietly covering for Chris ever since. This explains her behavior towards Chris, her decision to put them in therapy, and her complicated relationship with Asgore's investigation. This is all evidenced by the Black Deer sequence and the Toriel variable from the Sword Route. The Forgotten Man...
The Toriel looks, when she enters the world.
The Deltarune version of Gaster.
How will Rousey look in the light world, I wonder?
Unlike Undertale Gaster, this version was originally a kind and supportive doctor, and was probably a therapist assigned to Chris. However, an experiment intended to save the world went horribly wrong, causing the Deltarune Gaster to be erased from reality and forgotten by almost everyone.
It could be
experiencing an even more
that's a really good concept
of the memory loss affecting Des, hence why Chris can't even draw a picture of him. However, he is still Gaster, which is why the picture Chris draws is monochrome. Him being a version of Gaster is also the main
That is actually the most likely theory so far.
so negatively to us discovering him. Jevil remembers past timelines. I think Jevil is one of the few characters who understands the true nature of reality. His awareness extends across timelines, save files, and resets. This is evidenced by him always showing up in Castletown as long as you've beaten him once before. His nihilism, timelines, save files, and resets. This is evidenced by him always showing up in Castletown as long as you've beaten him once before. His nihilism stems from realizing the world is trapped in an endless cycle that seemingly cannot be escaped. His ability to retain knowledge across timelines either stems from his status as the Joker card, or from him finding a way to place his mind outside of the cage that regular reality is stuck in.
Jibo brings you in an alternative save file, updates a master completion file, allowing you to collect his reward across different active playthroughs. The deleted transfer only works across the same save file slot. If you beat Jibo in chapter 1 on slot 1, you can only retrieve his items in later chapters. Okay, now I don't know if I'm understanding properly.
The player name Town is evidence of a time loop. Our chosen name from the Goner Maker sequence being used by this Rudin is evidence of previous timeline cycles. The name echoes forward from an earlier version of reality because someone remembered it and passed the information along. This is evidence of a time loop. Our chosen name from the Goner Maker sequence being used by this Rudin is evidence of previous timeline cycles. The name echoes forward from an earlier version of reality because someone remembered it and passed the information along. This is evidence of a previous timeline because I believe the Goner Maker sequence happens at the end of the timeline. This is right before the reset, when the world is covered in darkness and only the red soul remains. Shadow makes timelines, save files, and resets. This is evidence in this cycle that seemingly cannot be escaped. His ability to retain knowledge across timelines either stems from his status as the Joker card, or from him finding a way to place his mind outside of the cage that regular reality is stuck in.
Okay, let's see.
The player name Town is evidence of a time loop. Our chosen name from the Goner Maker sequence being used by this Rudin is evidence of...
Did they say Spoon Town or something like that when I played it?
For the reset from Azrael after he became trapped within darkness.
But like again, instead of a theory of a reset, why not simply just like this happens at the beginning of the game? So like what is saying, no, this actually happens in the future, and with a time machine they went back to the past to add that information that you gave in the future. Like why isn't it like, hey, you put the name there, and since that moment they know that name, so they put it somewhere. It's like in Undertale. In Undertale you actually name Chara. You don't name the player or the character you're controlling.
The Red Soul's Hope allows us to move through time, shadow crystals allow us to perceive other points within our timeline. Also, us collecting shadow crystals serves the thematic purpose of us carrying forward the hopes of everyone we've encountered. This is all evidenced by this secret book talking about a fallen star crying tears that became glass. Ghosts and demons are fundamentally the same type of entity. The main difference is that ghosts retain their souls. Demons do not. That single distinction explains most of the differences between them. Lastly, according to my notes, I apparently have a theory that Gaster is a fish. I don't remember why I wrote that. I also don't remember what evidence I had, but I'm choosing to have faith in me from from the past. Therefore,
Why?
Monster is a fish. Thank you all for watching, and here's hoping at least one of these predictions.
Instead of saying Antichrist, it should say fish. It's funny because he didn't elaborate in GANGSTA being the Antichrist or in GANGSTA being a fish.
Survives the next 2 weeks. I'd like to go ahead and give all the thanks in the world to my loyal
So yeah, it's curious. I don't know.
patrons for continuing to support my channel during these difficult times. A big shout out
Difficult?
goes to Limping
What is
Penguin,
that?
Tibby Fitzhugh, and Ethan Patchpell for supporting me on the Noel tier. And a huge shout
Noel
out goes
tier.
to Lex.Ham for being the only big shot willing and able to support me on the Spampton tier. I'm super grateful for y'all continuing to watch
The
and
Spampton
support my
tier?
channel.
What is
And
this?
while my video production has slowed due to a variety of real-life difficulties, I do hope to optimize my production strategies in order to get y'all more Deltarune content at a faster rate. And don't think I've forgotten about Omori. I fully intend to get back to it.
Omori, I have to
don't
play
like
that.
leaving things unfinished. It's just been hard to make main channel content and make second channel content. Regardless, thank you all again. Here's hoping
Play that,
Deltarune Chapter
absolutely.
5 is everything we hoped for, and I do believe it is time for me to sign off. Like if you enjoyed the video, comment if you've got something to say, subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, have a
Okay,
fantastic day.
I like that. Honestly, it's interesting. Now let's see the price of the of the Spampton or of the Big Shot membership. Chris tier $1, Susie tier $5, Donald tier $10, Rosie tier $25, Spampton tier $50. It says, please be extremely careful before doing this. Only do this if your financial security is extremely stable. I'm very grateful for your support, but I don't want to hurt my viewers by taking a reasonable amount of money. You'll end up like this terrible Spampton edit, living in a dumpster with a terrifying skin and no eyes. What the fuck? Don't end up like that. You will literally get zero benefit from doing this. You'll get the same benefit as the people in Chris tier. But if you can afford this and it won't hurt your future, then please know you're helping me constantly. You're helping me give my family a flat level of support. I don't expect anyone wants. Almost anyone to this year. Unless they're open out of obligation. I can't say no to free money, so I need badly for that. So thank you, you're my hero. Heart emoji. Wow, that's a whole. I expected it to be like $100 or something. Hi Punya, you have fresh hair. Hello Meshi, did you clean your ass? Good. Did you have fun in your... Do you play music in the shower? I used to do that. How's stuff going? It's good. I will finish watching a theory video. I found something. I'm gonna show it on the stream. I'm gonna show what I found. Whenever it loads, obviously. Sort by date. There you go, here. Favorite sneeze. Sneeze. Let's see, the first one was like, achoo. The second one was like, achoo. The third one was like, achoo. And the fourth one was like, achoo. Like normal. The last one is the normal one. What's your favorite achoo? My favorite achoo? I don't know how to choose here. Favorite sneeze. The first and the third one are too creepy. Wait, I should show that on the other stream too. That's not the image. Screenshot 399. There. Is that? I've tried before, but I cannot take too long in the shower already. You have hot water. If you relax, or it's cold water and you take time to adapt. What's your favorite sneeze? My favorite is gonna be... I don't like the... I don't think I like the first and the third one. Oh, awful. What? I get correct. I put the last one and it says explanation. Bless you. The last one is the correct one. Like the others aren't sneeze. This isn't to vote. Someone says, I love there's absolutely no visual distinction between a poll and a quiz. Really fair, like, in my opinion, being told you're wrong. Also, bless you. What? Yeah, you get relaxed, you know, you get the relaxation. You get the relaxation. Some video that I'm gonna show. It looks like a funny, you know? It looks like a funny. Let's see, I'm gonna download it. It's from Sakdi Films. So yeah, hot water is too relaxing. I mean, enjoy it. I don't think anyone judges you for staying too long on. And you're not in a place where water exists less, like Africa or Latin America. Oh yeah, let's see this.
Both of your pinkies together before crossing both of your ring fingers.
Wait. I'm gonna pick the resolution first that I didn't see in both of the streams. Okay, let's see what this is from Sakdi Films.
Press both of your pinkies together.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Crossing both of your ring fingers down over them and placing your middle fingers on top to shape the snake's head. Then curve your together before crossing.
Wait, again, from the beginning.
Both of your pinkies together before crossing both of your ring fingers down over them and placing your middle finger.
What the... But the guy does it like... What is this? Press the pinkies together, which is already complicated because they are slippery.
Fingers on top to shape the snake's head. Then curve your index fingers forward so they form the front of the face. And position your thumbs underneath so it looks like the lower jaw. Now squeeze everything together to create one wide triangular shape.
This is too complicated. Like, the hardest part is to keep the pinkies together. And I'm doing it wrong because on top it doesn't look like an X.
Then give it a quick forward snap so the jaws open and strike. Press both of your pinkies together before crossing both of your ring fingers down over them and placing your middle fingers on top to shape the snake's head. Then curve your index fingers forward so they form the front of the face. And position your thumbs underneath so it looks like the lower jaw. Now squeeze everything together.
Bullshit.
One wide triangular shape.
What is this?
Give it a quick forward snap so the jaws open and strike.
That's bullshit. Like, I don't think that's even possible. I'm gonna read the comments.
Press both of your pinkies.
Too complicated for understanding my finger hair. The right line flexibility for this. Or footage of Zach making a normal video. Normal? Thanks a lot, Zach. My fingers are in a dislocated mess. Thank you for 35 subscribers, someone says. I have an idea. Wait. A really good idea. I'm trying something. Give me a moment. I'm dislocating my fingers right now. I've seen this somewhere. Why are my fingers so slippery? Okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. You're gonna see what I'm doing. Some people do it even more intensely. Oh my god. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm gonna send this image. I took a picture. I'm gonna send it to my own Discord and then I'm gonna put it on the stream. But this is easier than what Gazuka did with his whole body. Doing a weird shape. Like a plane, I guess. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, you're gonna like this. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Save image. Downloads. Downloads, no? Sort by date. Look at this. Wait. Wait a moment. I'm gonna show it in a moment when it's also on the vertical stream. Let's see, image. Like something like this. There you go. Like, I don't know. I just did it. I literally just did it right now. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this is not any kind of hidden message, political message or something. But like, it's. Give me a moment. What if I Google this image? But like, I took it, but I have to search similar ones. Okay, I found some. I found some, but I think I don't know if the others that I'm finding online are as cool as this one. Like, the idea is for it to be like this. To be like that. You don't think it's cool? Oh, it's cool, absolutely. It's also funny. It's also funny how I did it. I just did it, you know? I just was like, hey, I remember I've seen it online. So I'm gonna just do it myself with my hand. This guy does a different version. Snake hand trick. I'm gonna download it. And I'm gonna play it. So like, this right here is what you do with your hands when you're bored. I can't do that, but I can roll my tongue. How so? Like, how does that work in this case? Okay, I see mesh what you're. I see this one actually looks like a snake. It's a tutorial. It's gonna be too difficult. I hope it doesn't start with the pinkies together, because if we start with the pinkies together, then it's gonna be impossible. At least for me, it's gonna be impossible. Oh no, it's weird tricks. I remember one that was like with the fingers in the middle, and then you like twist them. I don't know. There's one that I don't remember, but like I used to do it easily. And I don't remember now anything about it. Yeah, I remember. Can you do it, Mesh? The snake is the kind of thing you do with your hands while bored and have no privacy. Yes. It's exactly that. I'm gonna have to download it on low quality. Not really letting me download normally. No, I was just working a dirty joke. Oh, when you have no privacy, but then you do have privacy, you do something different with your hands. That's funny. That's funny, actually. Oh, man.
Hello, and this is the snake hand trick solution.
Solution? What does he mean, solution? Okay, the resolution is fucked up. And the other one... here, okay. Let's see it.
So first, you want to hold your hands out like this, make sure these two fingers are together. Then you stick these two fingers between these two fingers, like that.
Okay.
Then take these two fingers, fold them over,
That's actually better.
take this finger, and stick it right under this one, but not below this one. See that? Then take the middle finger, go over the pinky, this finger under the pinky, and then fold, and then bring these two together and then your thumbs together. And there you have
I
it.
forgot one step.
There's the snake, the sneaky snake.
I forgot one step. I'm gonna have to do it again.
Hello, and this is the snake hand fingers are together. Then you stick these two fingers between these two fingers, like that. Then take these two fingers, fold them over, take this finger, and stick it right under this one, but not below this one. See that? Then take the middle finger, go over the pinky, this finger under the pinky, and then fold, and then bring these two together and then your thumbs together. And there you have it. There's the
Okay, I see it, but
snake.
I feel my hands have a different design, you know? My hands are from a different brand because the size of every finger seems to be different. I'm an alien, probably. I know, I understood. I mean, it's weird. Especially because this is useless. You can't really do this. Well, showing the hands to a direction that is different from your face, you know?
Press
Let me
both of
see real quick this one. I know the resolution is fucked up.
Then give it a quick forward
Like, even in this video, the girl is doing it in a weird position.
snap so the jaws open and strike.
I don't even know if I can... No, she's twisting her hand in a weird way, you see? This is not possible. I mean, it is possible, but instruction clearly broken my fingers. It's the finger, Lord. This is the supreme lesbian superpowers. I love how many are tricks of the fingers, and in Google one says, delicious homemade chocolate brownie recipe. No, yeah. That's totally related. I'm not just a digital clown, I'm the whole digital circus. Yeah. Checking something. Checking something. Okay. And what do I do in these 10 minutes before Deltarune? I'm gonna play some... the server, I have to update it. Okay, I'm gonna update the Minecraft server real quick. Login to Kinetic, blah blah blah. Password, a password. No account matching those credentials can be found. I can't find it. I think I put some kind of different password. Okay, I'm gonna try... Select every image with cars, your mom. Oh, I was watching the stream delay. Oh no. Yeah, that happens often. Don't worry. You wanna update the version of the server. Version installer. Vanilla 26.2. Install. Running install. Okay. Install it. Okay, now I'm gonna open Minecraft. Updating the launcher, brah. Anyways. Opinions on politics. No, opinions on things. I didn't put this for the subscriber account. What? Oh, did you ever put the IP for the Bedrock on the Discord? I never knew it. I never knew it. Okay, subdomain manager? No. Tools. How do I create a port? Ports. Okay. Set up Bedrock port in Geyser Kinetic hosting. Already joined the game as a user. When? Did I open it and... Oh no. Geyser. Okay, I'm gonna do that, I guess. Geyser allows craftplay. Okay. Go to stop. Okay, it stopped. Then quick access. No, quick setup. Quick setup, I guess. Tools. Quick setup. Geyser. For all giveaways, automatically several players can connect without a Java account. You can find a loader entering what? No compatible versions for this loader. What? Open to Minecraft. For this loader, it's a okay, loader unknown. uh, installers version. Oh, because it's on vanilla. Okay. Let's see. Which is better, spigot or paper? Paper. Okay, paper is the one. Install version. Okay, installed. And now instead I go to tools, quick setup, choose a version of Geyser, the latest. Install. Okay, it looks like it's already installed on your server. If you'd like to use the quick install, please delete the jar from your plugin folder. Along with config plugins Geyser. Okay, file manager. File manager. Plugins. Geyser spigot. Move to bin. And it says something of the configuration. Geyser. What? Along with the configuration in where? I want to do that like now so I can actually like do that, you know? Plugins. Predominator. Geyser spigot. Move to bin. Okay, that's it. Now quick install. Choose a version, the most recent. Confirming your acceptance. You configure how to get the SMP and V's and wireless phone or switch. Okay, now it should work soon. It says it can take a few minutes for larger mod packs. Now, Deltarune is gonna come out in a moment. But still, I have to wait. Like, I genuinely have to wait until... until it's available for me, let's just say. Hmm. Okay, we're chapter 5, tomorrow Lazy Brown. Okay. It wasn't set up yet, I was playing something. It was set up, but manually, stuff automatically. And you know what? You reach the per limit. Ah, okay, whatever. Don't worry, that's easy to solve. Port. Let's delete some. Delete. Okay. Now it should work. I don't have the limit of ports. Install. Do not power cycle your server. I mean, how? It doesn't give me an option anymore. Now, last updated. Say, okay, I just have to wait. The game comes out in literally 1 minute, and they're gonna take like 5 or 10 minutes to upload it. Where? I'm Latina. That's the explanation. So 37, 36, 33, 30, 30, 30, 20. Okay, the port is, in fact, the IP. I'm just gonna put the IP of the server here. Everyone. No, wait. Everyone, Bedrock users, try this IP. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be Deltarune. You can actually, you want a free Deltarune copy, then participate in the giveaway. And I don't know what to do. If it doesn't work, try. Okay, that should be the IP. It changed version, my instance of. Yeah, we updated it. 26 because. Let's say updated. Yeah, I forgot that detail. It's not on. Wait. I know it is on. Okay, that IP seems to not be working. So I'm just gonna use the normal one, the intended one. I know that's the Bedrock IP. I'm trying to connect from the Bedrock IP. I'm stupid. Okay, it works. Now, I really want to see what people have done. Oh shit, this lags. Oh shit, this lags. Um. Okay, not lagging anymore. Igiro. Oh, people are being active. There's Igiro, Meshamo Balls, Henry. They said Violet wanted to join. I nobody done so much, but somebody done a bit. You know what? Wait. I just want to see what they have been doing. I don't think I started to play to build my twin towers. I don't think I've done that yet. There's another portal. Someone lives here. Okay, I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I mean, I guess I go to the nether portal that is conveniently placed. No, it doesn't lead to other portals. Ah, bridges. I have been doing stuff. Someone died here. What? What is that? There's wood. I don't think there has been a lot. Yeah, someone hit the nerve and died. I don't know where everything should be. Where's the cube? This is Minecraft. This is a cube. No, what do you mean? Where's the cube? What cube? Ah, the bedrock cube. No, the obsidian cube. Reason. Isn't it there? Like you say, this is not. Ah, you're responding to my question, okay. Yeah, the problem is I think I'm too far away. The question is what I'm doing in... I mean, that's a good question. What? Where's the spawn? Ah, this is beautiful. The question is why I was playing in my account. No one. Ah, that's because I was in a mine lost, I remember. This is beautiful. Mesh, you've done all of this. We finish the current one, let it right to become judges. Oh my god, this is beautiful. With East of Zero. Not really, apparently. That's weird. Maybe the coordinates changed? Oh no, that's weird. But still, it's really good. Like, people have some things here. I did a bit and left it for others to add to. You did this? No, this must be Iggy. He's like also very... Okay, I'm gonna put... Okay. The server will become more active. I don't know what else to say. So, I'm thinking I should do events. Now let's see who... I made that bike house at the meatball. That's beautiful. So now bike can join too. They're taking the measurements. Was it Hansu? Was this by Hansu? Hansu is on this? The Hansu builds like this. Hansu prepares the measures like this. He calculates. He has some math. Now the funny thing is that if you put fire, no, if the entrance was a bit bigger and you put fire, it becomes another portal entrance. This is so cool. Look at the variety of mobs now. Minecraft is a game for the creativity. Speaking of, I watched Minecraft movie when it came out with my mom. So if it comes out again, well, when it comes out again, because the second one, I'm actually gonna go with her. At that point, it'll be next year. I may have some roommates in the moment. Violet, most likely. And even Chris, most likely, because remember his parents want him to be independent faster than, or like, relatively fast. Like, they think 19 years old is too late for that, for example. I think I understand them in the sense of where I live, it is completely possible to save money and buy a house. In the United States, it's impossible to save money and buy a house. And if you knew where I live, it's definitely better than the United States, even when many people say the opposite. Like, oh no, like if you're American, none of the meatball inside of it, okay. Like if you're American, you sell your house, you get like $500,000 or $1,000,000. Then you come here, you can buy, let's see, wait. Hold on, let me ask AI. With 100, no, with 500,000 dollars. How much houses of $10K can I buy? $50 houses. Wow. And that's the decent priced ones. No, not the decent price. The decent price are less. That's the relatively expensive ones. Let's see if it was only cheap houses. How much houses of $3K can I buy? Let's see. Oh, no, 4K. If it's the cheapest houses, you can get 125 houses by selling one American house. It's actually great. Okay, you say north and south. Like there? Or I'm confused. I don't know if this is north or south, but I don't know. Ah, that's the south. Okay. East? Oh. Ah, true. I always used to think that the north was where the moon, where the sun comes out, but no. Or depends on the place in the planet where you live, you know? Okay, you say north and south. So there's something in the north and there's something in the south. So the village, no? Yeah. Oh! Oh! A giant carrot. And you made all of this in survival. That's very epic. Look at that mine shaft. Oh, I really got to explore. Okay, let's see what next. What else? Outfit. Okay. It's the World Cup. World Cup. It's the World Cup. You made the World Cup in Minecraft. Ah, no. This is the... You made this? No, this is from... I think this is naturally generated. There's a plugin that adds certain structures, no? No, but you say you built the other one. You built that too? You built the World Cup? Not the World Cup, the ball that they used to play World Cup.